Hey everyone, it is May, which means it is time for my April favorites. So if you've never watched my channel before, I'm Evan and I am excited that you're here. Give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe so that you guys can get notifications every single time I upload, which is Thursdays, Mondays, and sometimes when I have enough content on Sundays. But let's just dive in because I have quite a few favorites this month, and I think we should start with my fashion favorites. So my first fashion favorite have been these shoes. They are the Sam Edelman Yardley. If you follow other fashion blogs, other YouTube channels, you'll probably see these quite a bit. I really like them. I wear an 8.5, which is a super common shoe size, so it took a while to find these because they were back ordered kind of everywhere. Very similar to the Jeffrey Campbell Rodeo wedge shoe, which I also want, but it's very much back ordered. So I really like these. They come in multiple different colors. I was kind of thinking about getting the gold ones, but I'm really glad I got this like taupe camel color. It's suede. I love the block heel because they're super comfortable to walk around in, and I just really like the strappy detail with the lace up. I do notice that when you're walking around a lot, the laces do tend to like fall out, so you kind of have to stop and retie your shoe every once in a while. I think that's because they have these kind of heavy gold things on the end, but I've worn these a ton. I've posted them on my Instagram a ton, and I just really like these. My second fashion favorite I got from Francesca's, and I talked about them in my Francesca's accessories haul, which I'll put a card for somewhere on the screen, and I've also worn them in an outfit post or two on my blog. But they are these really cute turquoise fringed beaded earrings. I really like these. I've seen quite a few of these on the internet, but at much higher price points. I think these were $20, but I love these. They're great for summer. I've been wearing them with white tops quite a bit. I want to incorporate these into something a little more colorful, maybe a colorful sundress, or just kind of as a contrasting color to a sundress or a skirt and a top. But for now, I've been playing it a little safe, wearing these with a white top and dark jeans. They're not too heavy, and I've gotten tons of compliments on them. Unfortunately, they're not on the Francesca's website anymore. I'll link a few similar pairs down below, try and find some at a similar price point, but hopefully Francesca's will restock. And make sure to check your local boutiques because sometimes they have things in the boutiques that are no longer on the website. They also had these in multiple colors. I do want a pair in white, so that is next on my list. So my last fashion favorite this month live in this gold box, and you might be able to see the camera in the reflection of these, so my apologies. So these are a pair of Karen Walker sunglasses that I picked up in San Francisco at Neiman Marcus last call. I saw them a little over a month ago, maybe 2 months ago, and I fell in love with them, and I didn't buy them. And then I went back because I couldn't stop thinking about them. I did some Googling and found out that they were way cheaper to buy them at Neiman Marcus last call than they would be to find them anywhere else on the internet. So I went back, I think it was last weekend, and I picked them up, and I've kept them in the original box and in the case because I don't want them to get messed up. I love the Karen Walker cases. I think they're really pretty. This is one of my favorite colors, and I love the little gold arrow. I still have the protective film on it because, like I said, I did kind of splurge on these, so I want them to stay pristine. But these are I think they're called the Northern Lights. They're the big plastic chunky ones. They're very retro. My boyfriend laughed that it looked like I had stolen some old lady's sunglasses, but I absolutely love them. They look really good on, especially when your hair is down. I think because they're so big, it helps having your hair down to kind of balance out the weight of them. So I read on the inside of the arm just now, they are the 10 limited edition Karen Walker Northern Lights sunglasses. So they had them in the tortoise shell, but I just couldn't pass up this really pretty metallic gold. I love them. They're gonna look great for summer. Like I said, I love the retro shape, and I plan to wear these quite a bit. They're going to go with me on all of my trips this summer because they're just perfect for basically any outfit. I use them as a neutral, and they're wonderful. But so definitely run over to Neiman Marcus last call or Saks Off 5th because these were, I think, the cheapest I could find online, close to $350. But because of the discounted sale price and the 30% off sale they were having on top of that, I got these for under $100, and I am just totally in love. So I also have 3 beauty favorites. The first being this Hoola Benefit Bronzer. I have been wanting this for quite some time, and I wasn't really sure if I wanted to pay for it because I have some Smashbox bronzer that I got during the Ulta Beauty Month, whatever that was, sale. And I didn't know if I needed another bronzer in my drawer, but I was checking out at Sephora with one of my other favorites that I'm about to show you, and they had this little tiny travel size one that was only $15. So I grabbed it because I just wanted to give it a try, and I'm so glad that I did because this product goes a long way. So with some of my other bronzers, I kind of just swirl my makeup brush around my bronzer brush, throw it on my cheeks, and it gives me a nice glow. I assumed I could do that with this as well, but once I did that, I had a giant bronzer line all the way down my cheek. So this definitely needs some blending, and you don't need as much product as you do with some of the others. So I do have the little travel brush that goes in it. It's tiny purple, it's really cute, and it has a great line. So I am so excited that I grabbed this because I'm doing quite a bit of traveling the next couple of months, and this fits great in my little makeup bag. And like I said, this product is going to probably last me all the way through the summer because it goes a long way. And you don't need a lot of it to get the contour look that I am looking for. So definitely check this out. They come in what I'm guessing now is 3 sizes. I know on the shelf they have 2, but then this one was in the little checkout area. So I've seen a lot of YouTubers talking about Lancome's new lip product, and the first time I saw it when some people went to the opening or the launch party of it, I was so excited and I couldn't wait to get my hands on it, but it wasn't available in the States yet. And so the product is the Lancome Juicy Shaker. I picked this up at Sephora. You can get it on Ulta's website, but the Ulta that I went to didn't have them in the store. So I ran over to Sephora after that because I really wanted to give this a try. I'm so glad that I did. It's really, really cute. I got the shade Freedom of Peach. Like I said in last month's favorites video, I've been loving like pinks, and as the summer continues, that's kind of changing into pinks and corals. And so this is peach, but it definitely has like a corally tone to it. So the ones under this in like the shade variation weren't tinted enough to really give me any color. And so when I swatched them on my hand, they kind of just looked like a gloss. This one actually showed up as kind of like a peachy coral color, which I really liked. So I grabbed this one. There's also a really pretty magenta color that was on the display, but you couldn't swatch it and I didn't see it in the boxes. So I might go back and check that one out. I think they're $21, so they're not too expensive. Basically you just shake it up kind of like you would to mix up nail polish, and then it has this really cute, really soft sponge top that you use it to apply. I don't know how sanitary this is because you're just like rubbing a sponge on your lips over and over and over again, but it's so pretty that I'm just gonna pretend that's not a thing and continue using it because I like the color. I would recommend carrying some chapstick around, at least for me. Glosses are usually a little drying, and it doesn't have like a super long wear effect. So if you're going to put this on and then go out for drinks or eat dinner, you're definitely going to need to bring it to reapply because it just kind of comes off pretty easy. But the color and the effect of this are really pretty, and like I said, I love the packaging, so I'm really glad that I found this one. So my last beauty favorite of the month is the Too Faced Brow Envy Kit. I've had this in my makeup drawer for months and months and months, and I just kind of have stared at it thinking I don't really need to do my brows, just another step in my morning process. I'm lazy, I don't want to do that. But I gave it a try and I have been obsessed with it ever since. It did come with 2 products, a little like spiral brush and some tweezers, which I haven't used either of those yet. I've been using a smudge brush, which is usually I guess for like eyeliner and eyeshadow, but it puts the product in very nicely. Unfortunately, my clumsy boyfriend knocked this off onto the floor and I lost the blonde shade. It is currently in a Tupperware in my kitchen until I can find like a little makeup pot to re-put it in. But it's kind of too light anyway, and I definitely use the brunette and the highlighter. I haven't really been using the setting wax. I don't have a problem with my eyebrows kind of going crazy throughout the day, but if I did, that would be great because it's super thick and I think it would do a really great job. But basically I just brush a little of this brunette shade into my eyebrows to kind of make them look a little more solid and a little more bold, and I really like the way that it looks. So unfortunately I tried to put off the eyebrow trend for as long as possible, but this product here has kind of sold me on it. So I'm interested to find some other brow products, maybe some pencils. I've seen some gel pencils that I think would be really interesting. But for now, this one is going with me everywhere, and I have been doing my brows. Last kind of beauty favorite, kind of random favorite this month have been these Eco Tools makeup brush cleaners. I have been using random things for as long as I can remember to clean my makeup brushes, and like most people, I'm not the best about actually cleaning my brushes. I found that Dawn soap works well. I found that like baby shampoo works really well, and a Neutrogena eye makeup remover that I've owned for a really long time also works pretty well. But I wanted to try these. I use Eco Tools. A lot of my brushes are Eco Tools. I think they're really great and they're not too expensive. So I was just wandering around Ulta and I saw these and I thought, you know what, I'm gonna give that a try because my foundation brush was kind of gross and I was really sick of trying to get everything out using those other products that I just talked about. I've absolutely loved these. So the makeup cleaning wipes didn't do a great job on my foundation brush, but on my powder brushes and on my eyeshadow brushes, they worked amazing. They definitely got a lot of the excess product off, but if you use any cream blushes or like I do a liquid foundation, I would go for this guy. It is the Makeup Brush Shampoo, a deep cleanse for your makeup brushes. It's hypoallergenic, free of parabens, and it's dermatologist tested. I have, like I said in my last video, really sensitive skin, so that makes me feel a lot safer about putting these things on my brushes and then putting those back on my face. It says it removes more than 90% of makeup, but I think it actually probably got a little more than that out of my foundation brush. Basically, I put a little bit of this in the palm of my hand and then just swirled my brush around and then ran it under water until the water started to come out clear. And then I did it a few extra times because, like I said, there was a lot of makeup stuck in the middle of my foundation brush, especially down like in the base. Definitely give this a try. It wasn't too expensive and it has a lot in the bottle and I didn't need a lot of the product to clean the brushes. And also, since I've done this, my makeup brushes have felt so much better and my makeup has applied just 100 times better. Everything is more smooth and I don't have to work it in as much because I feel like there was excess product coming off of my face mixing in with the new product, and that's kind of gross. So do yourself a favor this weekend, grab some of this or grab whatever you like to use and just wash your makeup brushes because you won't regret it. 2 shows I've been loving this month. Young and Hungry, I started and finished this month. I watched all 3 seasons. 2 of the seasons are only 10 episodes and they're very short, so it's definitely something that you can binge over a weekend. It is on ABC Family, which I guess is now Formation. It's Emily Osment as the star who was in Hannah Montana, but it's definitely a more grown-up show. It takes place in San Francisco. She's a personal chef for a tech guy, and they get in all kinds of crazy antics. It's kind of like a popcorn show. You don't have to think. It's funny. Some of the one-liners are fantastic. I really enjoyed it. So you can watch the first 2 seasons all the way through on Netflix, and then the 3rd season, I think you can watch most of it on ABC Family, or sorry, Formation's website. And I checked and there will be a season 4 times. So if you fall in love with it like I did, there will be a 4th season sometime soon. The other one that I'm catching up on is Project Runway All-Stars. Love Project Runway. The Juniors was one of my favorite things to watch. So when that ended and All-Stars came on, I definitely jumped into that, except I got behind. But so now I'm trying to catch up, but definitely check those out. I'll put a link down below where you can catch up and watch those because they are online. You just have to type in your cable provider and then you can watch them. I also just finished a book called At the Water's Edge, and I will have a book review up on my blog very soon if it's not already up by the time I post this video. So I hope you guys have an awesome month. It's my birthday month and I'm going home. There's a lot planned this month. I'm very excited. May is generally my favorite month of the year. Make sure you check out some of my other videos that I've posted. I just did a workout video to start the month off right, and I hope you guys enjoy that. I will see you next week with some more videos, and I love you guys lots. Bye!